Hello and welcome to the legendary SML The Sit Down. I am Primetime 000, joined by the fresh blood in the SML, Johnny C. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am fired up to have you, man. And if you're not familiar with the sit down, if you're a fan or if you're a first time sitter in the down, we start off with some lightweight questions here, just to kind of work you into a lather. So the first two or three questions will be light before we turn up the heat a little bit. So let's start with our first lightweight question. Johnny,
hmm
what's your favorite color?
Favorite color? Oh, and that changes frequently for me. As of right now, pink.
Oh wow, pink.
Yeah, pink. Pink is awesome. If I could, if team editor was a thing for Madden, I would have my guys wear all pink all day.
Wow. Remember the breast cancer back in the day, like in the 2010s?
Yeah,
Those were the days a little bit.
yeah, that was a great time.
All right. Softball question number two. Johnny, what's the meaning of life?
Oh man. Oh man, that's a loaded question. I mean, I don't know how you feel about this because for me, it's like I mean, I was just telling others this, or I mean, I was telling you that I go to church on Mondays and Fridays.
Hmm.
So for me, it's all about the meaning of life is having a relationship with God and Jesus, doing what He wants us to do, and just living out His glory.
That's good. No, I appreciate that you sharing that, and I think we'd have similar beliefs there. So, Johnny,
Mhm.
obviously you are a Madden player, and you're in our Madden league. How long have you been playing the game for?
Um, so I would say I started playing Madden. I think it was Madden '08. I skipped nine,
Wow,
and I got Madden. Which one's the one with Larry Fitzgerald and Troy
11. I think
Polamalu?
11, 10 or
11.
11.
11. Okay. 10 or 11. And I just entirely skipped the PS3 era just because,
Wow.
having a, yeah, not by choice. It's just because, like, growing up in an Asian household, my parents are like, you're wasting too much time on games. We're
Okay.
not getting you a PS3. I'm like, all right, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
But now that once I got older, was making my own money, I'm like, I'm getting a PS4 and PS5. So I restarted from Madden 19
Really.
and kept on playing. Yeah.
So, how old are you? I mean, we're probably similar age, I would imagine. How old are you?
34.
Okay, I'm gonna turn 30 this year, so you got some years. I started Madden
Oh,
Madden '06. My older brother had the game, and I kind of watched him
ah,
and I'd play. But the Madden '08's when I really got into it. So kind of same,
yeah,
but
yeah, same.
I never skipped. I never skipped a game. I was hooked ever since.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it was a little hit and miss. For me, like I wasn't really into Madden until like Madden 20, and I discovered there, there were there were online leagues going on. And I'm like, this sounds interesting. I join up, and since then, I'm like playing every single Madden. It's probably like the most played game I have now because of the franchise leagues.
So were you in a league like long term, like a certain league, and then you found the SML, or did you kind of hop around a little bit, or what's the story behind that?
So the story behind it is like I was for quite a bit of time I was hopping around because there was just like the one of the reasons why I joined franchise leagues is just to get away from like ultimate team players gameplay. So it just got too bad for me. I'm like I can't stand it anymore.
Mhm.
Uh, I was in a league with a fellow member, ZBD. That's where I met him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and we were in the league together for a really long time. And I won't like get too much into that because it's a little bit of a headache, but whatever. And then I think one day I think I got a message DM from you one day out of nowhere about SML, and I was a little skeptical. So I was like, "Yo, this guy, he's DMing me out of nowhere about a league. Sounds a little fishy." But then I saw the website. I saw how what really won me over was how professionally done it was with the websites. The rules won me over,
Hmm.
and like just how everything is set up. I'm like, "Yo, this looks legit. If leagues could be like this, this looks this could be something special." So that's why I joined up.
So had I pretty much cold called you, or is that what I did there?
I think so. Like I
Yeah.
don't remember ever running into you anywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, I every so often I'll find random people. Back when I started the league, back 10 years ago, this coming May
Oh
of
wow. Oh wow.
2026, um, I essentially would just go on Operation Sports forums and look up people's PSNs, and I would message hundreds of people. I would sit at my console
Yeah.
on a PS3 and I would type it in, or I'd find their cell phone numbers at the time and text them, and I'd get a lot of angry text messages and a lot of blocks and a lot of death threats. Yeah, but that's what kept the doors open for the longest time. So sometimes, on occasion, if I'm feeling motivated, I'll still kind of go back to my roots and do that, just if I have the time. But
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
obviously you joined the primer. When did you get into primer? Then was this year?
Uh, well, I think I joined last year around summer, like around summertime. Things were winding down, if I remember correctly. I didn't really get into it just because I wasn't really, to be honest, I wasn't really into it.
Mhm.
Not because of like the gameplay or the rules. It was just like, it was just a combination of, it's end of the cycle, being burnt out, and to be quite honest, I was getting my butt whipped every game,
Yeah.
and it kind of like it's a little demotivating a little bit combined with end cycle, which it's not gonna be the same with SML. Like I'm loving the league so far. So I guess that's still up, but then the new season came along, and once I got a good feel for it, I'm like, oh, I could get used to this. And like what really won me over is just the activity, just the constant activity,
Mhm.
the vibes of everybody, and just like the awesome jobs the admins are doing.
Have
I think
you?
that was like the key.
Oh, go ahead.
Go on. I was gonna say what really won me over about Primer was just how just how like responsive and like active their admins are, because that's like unresponsive and uncaring admins, that's gonna kill a league 100 times out of 100.
Yeah, the admins over there in Primer, they do such a great job, and not only vetting people but keeping it going. It's the SML is an intense league, and the Primer, um, which doesn't get advertised a lot, in my opinion, is probably a top five Madden league in general out there as well. So
Oh
Bomber,
yeah,
AJ, Jay Shu, I think Trick helps over there in Primer. I mean, they all do
yeah,
a great job.
yeah,
DW. Um, so thinking about the SML, obviously you just got the call up what 3 4 days ago. Any
yeah.
surprises in the league? Good, bad, indifferent? Was it what you thought it was?
Um, so leading up to the call up, I've been getting like hints from like a couple of the members there, like CBD, like he and I go way back to like 2 3 years ago, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And recently Smokey, recent call up, they've been
Mm-hmm.
dropping me hints about like not just the skill level, like the activity level is like crazy up there, and I'm like, all right, I guess it's like can't be that much different from primer. And as soon as I join in, it was like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, all right, I can, I can see what you mean about being very, very active, but I try to keep myself active in there, It's
Yeah.
like it's fun to engage with people, and like my style has always been in terms of engaging others, just either say, hey, what's up, say something ridiculously stupid, just to like make people either A, make people laugh, or like get people's attention and like respond to it so they can like I don't know, make fun of me or whatever.
Yeah.
That's that's what I try to do.
So obviously you, as a Madden player, how would you? And feel free just to be honest. You don't have to be humble here on the show. Just be yourself. Do you think overall would you consider yourself an elite Madden player, a terrible Madden player in the middle? Where just overall, where would you rank
Yeah.
yourself?
Honestly, I would rank myself to be closer towards like in between bad and middle, to be quite honest.
Mhm.
Like I'm not looking for like because when for the longest time I've been looking for like just like I don't go out of my way to learn money play. Believe it, I mean some people might not believe this, but this is the truth. I don't go out of my way to learn money plays or like
Mhm.
different zones, drops or whatever, or what plays a combination of routes that will instant touchdowns. I don't go out of my way to do that because like there's a reason why I left Mutt for a reason. Like I was not enjoying that, so I'm sick. I don't do that.
Mhm.
So, and I don't want to like spend like 20 hours just to learn all these different adjustments and all that. I just want to play, win, lose, or draw. As long as following the rules and having fun, that's to me that's all that matters.
Yeah, no, it's good. That's good. So thinking about um, just Madden this cycle and looking forward to Madden 26. Anything you hope that's in the game next year? Obviously, a lot of the features have already been kind of announced and stuff. But what's just
Yeah,
your thoughts on Madden as a whole?
I mean, it's still a fun game. Like, it's tough for me because like unlike others, I don't really study too much about the differences.
Hmm.
There's like slight differences only based on like which routes are working or which zone drops are working. Like one one thing I do hope that they do change in the future is just like make man coverage actually usable. Like the most annoying part's always like for some reason like I don't know, what was it like a 90 overall DB getting burnt by let's say like an 80 overall wide receiver doing a corner route. Like I expect some separation, but then when they come like it just blows them by. That's just like I can see it happening once in a while, but in real life that's not gonna happen, you
Hmm.
know?
Hmm.
But there's yeah, like but I do hope they change that and uh, preferably I heard about their new like juke system or whatever.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to because I typically like to run the ball first.
Hmm.
I'm usually like granted I did get pinned for the run pass ratio ruling, I believe, but I'm actually a run first guy. I'm like I'm like Mike Ditka back in the 1980s. Hand the ball off 3 times. We don't make it, punted.
Hmm. Yeah, no, it's good. What's your favorite song?
Ooh, favorite song. Oh, as of right now, my favorite song is a K-pop group called Twice. What is Love?
Okay.
It's just like a very upbeat, happy like song, and I'm just like I can't get if I'm like in a terrible mood, I'll pop that on, I'll be like, all right, let's bring it. I'm back. Let's do it.
Wait, is that the song? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
No, not that
Oh,
song. It's same title, but I mean I'll share it with the others later if they're really that curious. It's a K-pop song, but it's a girl group.
okay, cool. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some guys thinking you're gonna say start. You're gonna break into a kind of a musical SML Gangnam style. That was your opportunity there.
Uh,
But
yeah. I totally forgot about that.
what about movie? You have a favorite movie?
Yeah, for the longest time, it used to be Moneyball.
Hmm.
I was uh, just because like baseball is actually my favorite sport, and I just love the story behind like how Billy Bean like went out tried to like in order to compete against the big money teams, he had to do something different and change the game.
Hmm.
But now my favorite movie is Wolf on Wall Street,
Nice, nice.
and just
Did you watch the Spider-Man movies growing up?
oh, who hasn't?
Who's your favorite Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland?
Ooh, oh man, this is tough because of the three, when it comes to just pure Peter, like just Peter Parker, Tobey Maguire captures that dorky, nerdy side of him.
Hmm.
But when it comes to like Spider-Man himself, I would say Andrew Garfield's actually a pretty. I think he's the best Spider-Man of the three.
Hmm.
'Cause he's the wisecracking, like jokey type of guy. You know, Tobey
Hmm.
Maguire Spider-Man, not very jokey. He's just very awkward.
Yeah.
Um, who's the new guy? I'm blanking on his
Holland,
name
Tom
right now.
Holland.
Tom Holland. Oh crap! I totally spaced on his name. Yeah, he's just I don't know. He's maybe it's just a different generation of teens and what they think of what humor is or what they think what a nerdy, dorky, weird kid is. Maybe that's their definition, but to me, I'm like he captures the dorky side, but as a Spider-Man, he just comes off as too awkward for me,
Yeah. Yeah.
like too awkward for a human being.
That's good. So just go. We're winding down here the show here with Johnny C on SML The Sit Down. We appreciate Johnny being man enough to hop on the show so early in his SML career. Johnny, if there's one member in the SML you could put 30 points up on and blow him out, who would it be?
Like who I know I could do that to.
No, just who you'd want to do it to.
Oh man, let's see. Oh man, that's I never thought about that. If I had to pick based on based on who I played so far in SML and back when there's also still part as primer,
Mhm.
I would pick. hmm, It'd be a toss up between you and Bomber,
Yeah,
only because Bomber he just keeps beating me, and I'm like after our last game was like 42-6.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a blowout. That's all I remember, and I'm like I gotta get my look back. I gotta get that back.
I had a couple breaks bounce my way in that one, but
Yeah, yeah. That what was that one you posted to share to everybody? That was a good play. Like
yeah, that's fun.
I can't. That's one of those things where I'm like, there's nothing I could do.
Yeah,
Was a good read. My guys weren't reacting. I can't do anything about that at that point.
yeah. Johnny, we're gonna leave the mic open to you now. Anything you have to say to the league before we wrap this one up?
Sure. Um, I mean, thank you. I mean, just one, thank you guys for calling me up. Believe it or not, I've been waiting for the call up for the longest time, and just thank you again for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this amazing league. I've been looking forward to it, and just you guys have much different expectations for everybody compared to other leagues as well as Primer as well. So I hope to want to live up to those expectations you know, and just to end it on the immortal words the GOAT Tom Brady said to Robert Kraft. Just want to say, I'm Johnny C, and I want to let you know I'm the best decision you guys have ever made in your life.
There you go, boys. That is Johnny C, the next big thing in the
Uh,
SML. We appreciate you guys for watching. That's SML The Sit Down, and we're signing off until the next time. Everybody have a great day. Go Colts and Titans. See you around, everybody.